If masturbation is a mortal sin, then is no one going to heaven? How many times have you heard that this habit is wrong, that it destroys your spirituality and distances you from God? But if this is true, what happens to those who can't stop? Today, we are going deep into the Bible, philosophy, and biology to understand if this sin really condemns someone to hell, or if there is a path to redemption and transformation. Stay with me until the end, because this answer might change your perspective on faith, discipline, and salvation. The Bible never explicitly mentions masturbation. So why do so many preachers say it's a mortal sin? In Genesis 38:9-10, Onan spills his seed on the ground and is punished by God. But the context is not about masturbation, it's about disobedience. Matthew 5:28, anyone who looks at a woman with lust has already committed adultery with her in his heart. Here, Jesus teaches that sin begins in the mind, in intention. This means it's not just the physical act, but the desire behind it that corrupts. 1 Corinthians 6:18, flee from sexual immorality. Masturbation is often accompanied by pornography, impure desires, and addiction to momentary pleasure. Conclusion: the problem is not just masturbation itself, but what it represents: lack of self-control, selfish desire, and distance from God. If it becomes an addiction that dominates your life and mind, then yes, it can be a serious sin. What is a mortal sin? According to Christian tradition, a mortal sin is one that completely destroys your relationship with God. For a sin to be mortal, 3 conditions must be met. 1, grave matter, something truly destructive to the soul. 2, full knowledge, the person knows it's wrong. 3, complete consent, the person does it deliberately, without trying to change. God's mercy, Romans 3:23-24, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and are justified freely by His grace. Christianity does not preach absolute condemnation, but redemption for those who seek transformation. The real problem is not hell, but what masturbation is doing to you here and now. The question shouldn't be, will I go to hell if I masturbate? But rather, how is this habit affecting my life? Is it destroying your confidence? Is it hurting your discipline? Is it distancing you from God? The harsh truth: God does not want to condemn you. He wants you to grow, evolve, and become a spiritually stronger man. Dopamine and neurological slavery. Every time you masturbate, your brain releases an excess of dopamine. This makes you addicted to easy, instant pleasure, reducing your motivation to pursue more meaningful things in life. Your brain gets used to an artificial level of pleasure and loses interest in real relationships, personal growth, and spirituality. Testosterone and energy decline. Frequent masturbation lowers your testosterone levels, reducing your vitality, ambition, and even your posture. Men with higher self-control tend to have more charisma, strength, and social presence. The cycle of guilt and anxiety. After pleasure comes guilt. You promise not to do it again, but the cycle repeats. This creates anxiety, frustration, and a sense of failure. If you are constantly trapped in this cycle, how can you have true faith and confidence in life? Biology confirms self-control is not just a spiritual matter, but a matter of vital strength. Stoicism and the struggle against impulsive slavery. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself. If you don't control your desires will control you. A man addicted to easy pleasures will never reach his true potential." Plato and the search for the essential. Plato believed that man should be guided by reason and the pursuit of higher truth, not by carnal impulses. Pleasure cannot be the purpose of life because it is temporary and deceptive. Seneca and discipline as the path to greatness. A truly strong man is the one who knows how to say no to his impulses. Every time you resist instant pleasure, you strengthen your morality, your faith, and your confidence. Masturbation is not just about heaven or hell, it's about what it's doing to you right now. It drains your vitality, dulls your discipline, and weakens your faith, keeping you from becoming the man you were meant to be. God is not looking to condemn you. He is calling you to rise, to reclaim your SDR. Now tell me, have you felt the effects of this habit on your energy and perspective? Let's talk in the comments. Subscribe for more content on discipline, mindset, and spiritual growth.